guys, so today I'll be talking about how I went to college for free. So quick caveat, I did take out some loans, but that was a mistake, and so I'll be talking about how to avoid mistakes like that. This video is not for everybody, it is for low-income students, and if you're wondering what qualifies as a low-income student, if you get free or reduced lunch at school, if your family's on welfare or you have multiple siblings in college right now, that might qualify you, but there's also a link that I'll put in my description box for college cost calculator, and a lot of people actually qualify for something called financial aid. Actually 40% of people don't even apply for financial aid because they think they don't qualify, so on and so forth, and turns out a lot more people qualify than they think. And I didn't know about financial aid until my senior year of high school, which is very late. And the reason I say very late is because I wasn't going the extra mile to get an A. I thought that the only thing I could afford was community college or a state school. There was no way that I could get into an elite school like Harvard, for example. And there's nothing wrong with community college and state schools. It's just I wasn't putting in the extra effort because I didn't think I'd be able to afford a school like that. Now, if you go on Harvard's website, they explicitly state that if your family makes $65K or less per year, you can go to Harvard for free. And the reason that I think that they put this in bold font is because there's a lot of misinformation out there that if you're low income, you simply can't afford to go to an elite school. And so there's a huge issue with recruitment. Schools like Harvard and other elite schools like Boston College, which is where I went to, they are actively recruiting minorities and low income students who don't even apply to their schools because they think they can't afford it, because they don't think they have the grades, so on and so forth. Now, had I known that I could have gone to Harvard, for example, I would have worked my butt off. But unfortunately, I found out too late about financial aid, and so I want to prevent other people from being in the same boat as I was. So for those of you wondering why I keep mentioning Harvard and elite schools, it's not only because they will offer you better post-college opportunities and a better network, it's because they will often meet 100% of your financial need. And the reason for that is because they have a lot of alumni that are wealthy and they donate to the school, and often they donate specifically for financial aid. Plus these schools, like I said before, are actively looking to diversify their class. I'll include a link below to schools that meet 100% of your financial need. And I had mentioned that I had made a mistake, and my mistake was applying and going to a school that met 95% of my financial need rather than 100. And I ended up transferring to a school that would have met 100% of my need, but because I had transferred there, they saw that I was paying X, and so they assumed I'd be able to pay the same amount. So the key takeaways: 1, if you're low income, please don't give up on your dreams. I would argue you're in the best possible position because if you qualify, you can actually go to school for 100% free. Number 2, fill out your FAFSA. And number 3, apply to schools that meet 100% of your financial need. I will link those below. And so with all that being said, if you're applying to college and you're a high school student or you're out of high school, good luck, and remember, the sky is the limit.